I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. I know a song that... Black and orange and pink and blue, purple and yellow and green. I've been in a car crash. Right. Without further ado, let's bring on a man who you might have caught in a programme called Naked Video. Here he is, a funny man, John Sparks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as you've just heard, my name is Frank Hovis, radical feminist comedian, and like Arthur the Conqueror, I too have just come back from a holiday in the Mediterranean. Had a couple of weeks on a little Greek island called Anus, ladies and gentlemen. Anus in the sun. I thought it was quite well named because all the sewage from all the Mediterranean came out into the sea just there. They had big signs up on the beach for swimmers saying, "Now wash your hands." If you wanted a suntan, you just went for a swim. It was as bad as that. But a few of us went, and we had a very nice time. In fact, I remember on the first night, this one chap got absolutely paralytic, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely bloody rigorous he was. Rigorous, that's right, yes. At the end of the evening, we had to carry him upstairs, get his teeth out, get him undressed. I think we should have got him back to his room as well, but you can't think... You can't think of everything, can you? And the next morning he was absolutely furious. Furious, because apparently he didn't have false teeth. So they... He does now, obviously. I had an interesting experience there myself. I woke up one morning and I thought, that's funny. I don't remember going to sleep wearing tartan pyjamas. And then I realised, ladies and gentlemen, I'd been sick over my suture in the course of the night. There you go. Could happen to anyone. I'm sure it's happened to many of you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't want to depress you with that kind of stuff. I want to cheer you up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to my guest this evening. What can I say about him? He's Welsh. He comes from Wales. He's a poet and victim of society, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's the man who put the in Llanelli. So would you please give a nice big warm clap to Siadwell, the poet. Here he comes, thank you.
Hello. It's me, Siadwell. Suppose you're saying to yourselves, who is this Siadwell? It's me. I suppose you can see that I was an unplanned pregnancy. My father was a lavatory seat. It can happen. Anyway, I grew up to become a boy, obviously, as you can see, because here I am, and that's what I am. Anyway, I'll tell you something about myself. Puberty started today. Puberty, that's where your voice gets deeper and your body gets all muscly and hairy. That's what happened to my girlfriend, anyway. Her name's Gravel. Very nice girl, bit of a tearaway. She's got a big Welsh motorbike, a Rhondda 500, you know. Bit of a desperado. She does do some naughty things. The other day she frightened poor old Mr. Gacky. Mr. Gacky is just on his way down to the hearing aid shop to ask why they never answer the telephone. Anyhow, Gravel come up to him in the street and exposed herself to him. Mr. Gacky thought he was being attacked by two skinheads. Yeah. He thought they were after the lead in his surgical boot. But luckily he had the presence of mind to throw himself under a bus, because he knew he'd be safer under there. Anyway, Gravel and me, she likes dancing. So the other night we went along to the club Sponkin. Yeah, Sponkin a go-go. In we went. Come on, Siadwell, she said, let's bogey. So we got on the floor, jiving around a bit. But they stopped after a little while, because I noticed that somebody'd been sick into the hood of my anorak. So we sat down then, and Gravel started drinking quite a lot and started talking. She said, Siadwell, do you think I should shave off my moustache? And then she kissed me. Yeah, it was like somebody driving a hovercraft over my face. One of my fillings was sucked out. So I thought, don't like this very much. Quick, change the subject. So I said, Gravel, would you like to see my impression of a tortoise? I did it anyway. I haven't done it yet. Yes, I have. I was joking. And then I thought, make a bit of conversation. So I said, Gravel, how's your mum and dad? Still dead? Oh. They're not any better then. So that was a bit depressing, but fortunately, as luck would have it, the cabaret act came on just then, the Welsh comedian, Die Laughing. It's great. It's very good. I'll do one of his jokes for you, because I like them. It is. Does gen gi fi ddim troen? No, not yet. Oh! Sut yw fy'n gwynto? Ofnadwy. You've heard it, have you? Oh, well, cheered me up anyway. And I needed a bit of cheering up, because they've been a bit depressing at home this week. Granda, it was. Granda. He'd been constipated for a long time. The doctors said he might go any day. And on Saturday we lost him. He's not dead. We just lost him. We left him on the beach at Aberystwyth for a bit of fresh air, and the tide took him away. Mum says he'd gone to a better place, so he could be anywhere really, couldn't he? But they'll miss him shouting me to sleep, and of course Nan misses him too, and she's not very well herself. She's got a phobia. She's afraid of the floor. Calls me into a room in the morning. She'll say, Siadwell, is it still there? Yes. So she stays in bed all day. And it got so serious she went to see a psychiatrist, and he said, look, why are you afraid of the floor? Why aren't you afraid of something sensible and dangerous, like heights? And she said, it's not heights that kill you, it's the floor that does that. So, now the psychiatrist is seeing a psychiatrist. And I saw the school dentist this week. Yeah, the blind school dentist. He feels our teeth in the morning and tunes the pianos in the afternoon. And because he's blind, then he recognises people by their teeth. So, he'll come up to you in the street and he'll say, hello, Siadwell. And all you can say back is, oh, It's quite difficult having a conversation with him, really. Because of the NHS cuts, they couldn't afford to give him a guide dog to start with. Guide rabbit he had to have. But everybody got fed up with digging him out of rabbit holes all the time. So, he's got a guide dog now. Part-time. The rest of the time he has to make do with shouting, "Where am I?" Anyway, it's enough about my background. Let's do a little poem for you now. Here it is. It is. People say to me, "Siadwell, go for it." I went for it. It had gone. Yeah, I've got to go now. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Very, very moving, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly felt something move there. Anyway, there's one thing I really feel I must say to you, because as you probably noticed, I'm under some stress this evening. I'm a bit sad, because it was a year ago today that my wife left me, ladies and gentlemen. She left me. I don't know why. I know sometimes I had too much to drink, and sometimes I threw up. Sometimes while I was kissing her, admittedly, but... It's a bit embarrassing to say, but I know I could never satisfy her sexually. She used to say to me, "Frank, you come too early." So I'd hang around outside the house till 2 or 3 in the morning. Didn't seem to help at all. And then she'd say, "No, Frank, no. Coming is a euphemism." Euphemism? After 28 pints of lager, it's a bloody miracle as well, I can tell you that. People say to me, they say, "Frank, Frank, Frank, why ever did you get married?" I don't know. I had an erection and it just seemed like a good idea, that's all. Anyway, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've been, haven't you? And I'm going to go now. Thank you very much indeed. Good night. Thank you.
John Sparks there.